Hello everyone and welcome to Don't Be Bored. I'm currently on paternity leave, but today I'm going to hand the channel over to Nicky and Libby from Kosmos Devir. They're going to tell you all about the games they're going to be showcasing at this year's Games Expo in the UK Games Expo. Now, I've loved some of the games they've previously shown off in previous years. Dodo was a huge, hilarious, fun one. Really enjoyed My City and My Island, which I got to play first at the convention. But, well, let's hand over to the two of you. Very capable hands, Nicky and Libby. What is Kosmos Devir going to be showcasing this year?
Hi, I'm Nicky and this is Libby, and we're from Kosmos, and we're here to tell you about all the exciting things coming from Kosmos Devir at the UK Games Expo.
We are going to start off with Nunatak, Temple of Ice. So this is brand new, launching at the show, and we're going to be building up an ice temple in this amazing little game. In this one, you really are combining where you're placing to score best, but also how you're best going to build up a nice set collection between all the different types of cards. And of course, everyone's going to want to put the top of that temple on at the end of the game.
We also have two new exits that are going to be released at the UK Games Expo. We have the Magical Academy, which is for all of you Harry Potter fans. That is quite a simple game. We also have Prison Break, which is our first ever kind of team exit game. So you can play either as like a two-player or as two teams. So it's got two decoders and you're basically trying to escape from prison. It's really tricky. People have been asking us for a long time to get some more difficult exits out there, and this one is going to be super, super tricky. Really good fun though.
Yeah, I'm excited for having two different decoders and being on a vying teams. And of course, if you love our exit series, which we know so many of you do, there is a new series coming, Masters of Crime. This one starts with Vendetta, which will be available at the Games Expo, and there will be more to come from this series. This one is channeling, as you can see, it's got those sort of Godfather vibes to it, and I think if you really enjoy solving puzzles, maybe solving a murder, so it's a little bit different in terms of how you interact with the game. It's not just bits of card, bits of paper. There's going to be some more interactive things going on, which makes it a little bit more fun. Yeah.
One of the other games we've got coming up at the UK Games Expo is Belratti, where you are trying to sneak your forgeries into the museum, or you're trying to be one of the museum directors who will be figuring out if it's a forgery or not. So a really nice, interesting, fun party game.
We will have a few things that have previously released as well that will be there demoing. You can come and play on the tables at the stand, one of which is Dragon Keepers, a really gorgeous family game. And we will also have a promo on the stand for this, so you can add some extra special tokens to the game when you buy it with us.
We're going to have kids exit Riddles in Munsterville. This one is one that's just come out fairly recently. It's age 5+. It takes about 20 minutes or so, and your kids are probably going to love it.
Another thing that we're going to have on our stand, which is a little bit different, is Gecko Run. It's a marble run, and we think that it is right up the street of some of our gamers, even though it's not technically a game. It's a marble run, but it's a vertical marble run, so it doesn't take up too much space. And we're going to have a big wall panel where you can come along and rearrange it, create your own marble run, see how well you can get it to do, and having to tweak those angles and work out the speed of the marble and the angles and things to get something that runs. And that's the puzzle that we think that gamers are going to really enjoy as much as an actual board game.
The other unusual thing that we have is a little game. It's called Pug Tarot, and if you like dogs, this is for you. If you like tarot, this is for you. If you like things that you can give as good gifts, this is for you. Yeah. It's actually just really, really good fun. So we saw it and we thought, you know what, we've just got to have this on our stand because loads of people are going to love it.
It's not just Kosmos games that we have on our stand. We also distribute for Devir, and they are pumping out some great hits for board games at the moment.
They're just in and out the hotness. Every game they bring out. It's brilliant.
So, of course, we're going to be having a table with the White Castle. They're demoing that you can come along and play with one of the guys from Devir. I mean, it's, as you say, it's been all over the BGG hotness. A fantastic game. And you may have just heard the really exciting announcement that there's going to be an expansion, Matcha, where you're going to have more dice and the tea ceremonies and all this kind of stuff. That's going to be coming out at Essen. So we won't have that here at UK Games Expo, but of course the guys from Devir are there if you have questions about what that might entail and we'll see how cagey they are about that. Also going to be Salt and Sea, which is a really tight Euro game, quite economic. So a relatively heavy-ish game. So if you want to have a closer look and get taught by one of the guys from Devir, then do come along and do that.
One of the other games we're going to be showing on the Devir's tables is Sand, which is going to be launching that week, which is really exciting. So this is a really nice little pick up and deliver game where you are in a desert, you're trying to go from town to town, you're trying to upgrade your actions, you're upgrading your caterpillars to make them bigger and bigger and better. It just looks like a really nice one. It's hit the hotness again this week already, and we're really looking forward to having it on the stand. Also on the Devir tables will be Cities, which we're super excited about. It's a new game by Phil Walker Harding and Steve Finn. It's got lots of little tiles. You're trying to be building a city the best way that you can.
You can go all around the world, Barcelona, London, Sydney, Rio de Janeiro, you know, wherever you want to go in these different cities, and you can build out these different districts, some slightly taller buildings than others, or come out into some beachy areas, especially if you're in Rio. So yeah, super excited about what kind of puzzle that's going to be, but I think it's going to be a nice family weight game.
Yeah.
So we're also going to have on the shelves Rock Hard 1977. This isn't going to be available to play, but you can have a good look at all the components there. It's a game designed by Jackie Fox, who was part of the Runaways, one of the first all-female rock bands. So we're going to have a lot of fun being an aspiring rock band. You can guess the theme here, and we're going out doing gigs and going to after parties, all of that, getting our amps up to 11. The components look fantastic, and you will get a chance to have a closer look at that. Loads of stuff that we've got coming from Kosmos and Devir, so do make sure you see us on the stand 1602.
That's right.
A huge thank you to Nicky and Libby for coming on and showcasing what's going to be there. I'm definitely going to be going to check out Cities myself, and I'm not going to lie, a couple of those other ones are dragging my attention, drawing my eye, so I might just be hitting their booth for a few other games as well. But let us know in the comment section below what you're most excited to play out of what you've seen today, and until next time, have a fantastic time at UK Games Expo.